The Grammy was once a prestigious award, coveted by mainstream pop star and fringe bedroom musician alike. But somewhere along the line, that golden gramophone lost the shimmering luster it once had, begging the question, where did it all go wrong? Even as recently as a few days ago, Harry Styles took Album of the Year and was widely derided for being undeserving. But to answer the question, I really think we have to go back to the 2014 Grammys. And I do believe that the loss of the Grammys' prestige started long before then, but this particularly egregious snub stands as a watershed moment in opening the public's eyes to what had been happening for years. Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City lost Best Rap Album to Macklemore's The Heist. And this wasn't the first time an inferior co-option of a black art received undue acclaim. Even Macklemore himself knew his work was middling in comparison, even sending a sheepish, backhanded apology to Kendrick. This event, I'm certain, is what led to artists like Frank Ocean refusing to submit their work for even to be considered. The central issue is that now the public knows, like these artists know, that the Grammys are political, which means that the artist with the best work can be slighted should the label behind the right artist grease the right palms, or should the artist be the correct color. There remains a color bias in Hollywood, and the greatness of black art has to so supersede its copies and contemporaries as to be undeniable in order to really win anything. White mediocrity continues to prevail because these committees who select the winners of these awards have a vested interest in promoting a commodity, not denoting artistic merit. And the easiest commodity to sell is the one with the broadest appeal, the one with the whitest skin and the most sanitized, sterile music. As recently as 2021, there was a secret committee that held ultimate say over what awards were won by what artists. The simple answer is that the game is rigged. No one with a working ear is arguing that Harry Styles deserved Album of the Year over Beyonce. Even Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, arguably the greatest disco album ever, won a paltry 1 Grammy compared to the Bee Gees 4 just a year before. And I think the Bee Gees are better than Harry Styles is. This is compounded by Harry Styles ridiculously implying that he was somehow the underdog and that people like him don't win anything. An upper-class, queer-baiting, white, cisgender man dips his toes into androgyny and professes to be oppressed while winning an award that was a slap in the face to a much more deserving artist. Beyonce does have the most Grammys of all time. I really do think this time they just couldn't let her win everything. I sincerely believe that the Grammy committee is perpetually balancing who actually deserves the award and who fits Hollywood's Eurocentric agenda. It's not that I think black artists should win everything in every category. I just think every artist should have a fair shot, but that's clearly not the case. It's undeniable that the threshold for Taylor Swift or Adele to be critically acclaimed is far lower than the likes of Beyonce or The Weeknd, who don't get to be mediocre. And I think Taylor Swift and Adele are fine, but they do have it easier for reasons that they can't control. Even if the machinations of what really goes on that Grammy board aren't entirely known to us, we can all see that something just ain't right.